Muscular tissue. Muscular tissue are made up of bundles of compactly arranged muscle fibers. Each muscle fibers, like a typical cell, is externally covered with a thin membrane known as sarcolemma, and internally it has a cytoplasm known as sarcoplasm. Each muscle fiber is itself made up of several fine fibrils located in sarcoplasm known as myofibrils. Muscular tissue includes striped muscles, unstriped muscles, and cardiac muscles. Functions of muscular tissue. Muscular tissue helps in locomotion of the animals. Individual body parts movement like hands, legs, eyes, tongues, etc. Helps in movement of food in digestive tract, urine in ureter, sperms in vas deferens by peristalsis. It helps in pumping the blood by beating the heart. It helps in control the respiratory movement. Types of muscular tissue. There are three types of muscular tissue: strap muscles or voluntary muscles or striated or skeleton muscles, unstriped muscles or involuntary muscles or non-striated or smooth muscles, cardiac muscles. Striped muscles, also known as voluntary muscles or striated or skeleton muscles. They are located in hands, leg, face and other body part which can be moved. Muscles look red in color due to presence of a pigment known as myoglobin. Externally covered membranous sheath is called as sarcolemma. Inner cytoplasmic portion is called sarcoplasm. Sarcoplasm composed of numerous fine fibers known as myofibrils composed of two different types of protein, actin and myosin, having refractive property. Protein forms light band and dark band in myofibrils, which is clearly visible when observed under compound microscope. There are two types of band, dark band and light band. Dark band is also known as an isotropic A band. Light band is known as isotropic I band. There is a fine line in between dark band which is called S line. There is a fine line in between light band is called Z line. There is a portion of myofibrils in between two Z line is known as sarcomere. On-striped muscles, also known as involuntary muscles or non-striated or smooth muscles. These type of muscles are under the control of autonomous nervous systems and cannot be controlled by our will. That is why these are called as involuntary muscles. These are mostly found on the wall of visceral organ like alimentary canal, blood vessels, urinary bladder, etc. Absence of light and dark band in muscle fiber. Each muscle fibers consist of longitudinal fine myofibrils with a centrally placed nucleus in the sarcoplasm. Actin and myosin are randomly arranged in fibrils. These muscles produce peristalsis in alimentary canal for propulsion of foods. Cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles are specialized muscles found in the wall of heart. They show dual characters of striped and non-striped muscles. Cardiac muscles are myogenic in nature, where waves of contraction are generated within muscles to carry out rhythmic and continuous beating action. Cardiac muscles consist of short columns of muscle fibers laterally connected with each other by slightly slanted branches to form a network called oblique bridges. There are transfer partitions between two nuclei of a muscle fiber known as intercalated discs. There are following differences between strapped muscles, unstrapped muscles, and cardiac muscles. Strapped muscles are attached to the skeleton like limbs, facial parts, skins, etc. Unstrapped muscles are found in visceral organs like alimentary canal, ureter, blood vessels, etc. Cardiac muscles are found on the wall of heart. Strapped muscles fibers are cylindrical with both blunt ends. Unstrapped muscles fibers are spindle-shaped and tapering at both ends. Cardiac muscles fibers are cylindrical with flat and blunt ends. Strapped muscles fibers are unbranched and multinucleated with syncytial condition. Nuclei are placed at periphery. Unstrapped muscles fibers are unbranched and uninucleated. Nucleus are centrally placed. Cardiac muscles fibers are multinucleated branched with septate conditions due to presence of intercalated discs. Nuclei are centrally placed. Alternative light and dark bands are present in strapped muscles. Alternative light and dark bands are absent in unstrapped muscles. Alternative light and dark bands are faintly present in cardiac muscles. Strapped muscles are voluntary in functions. Unstrapped muscles are involuntary in functions. Cardiac muscles are also involuntary in functions.